Hello and welcome, my beautiful Virgos. Brenda here with your general tarot and oracle card forecast for the week of August the 18th. Let's see what your download message is here for this week. What have you got here? You've got let it go and go with the flow. Okay, not to get stressed out. All right, as they say, let go, let God. Okay, let's see what we have here for your tarot messages, Virgo. What do you need to see, know, and expect here? Your tarot messages. Let's see what we have here for you. All right, so coming in with your first card, you've been given the Nine of Wands. You've been given the Eight of Pentacles. Coming in after that, you have the Three of Wands, yeah, followed by the Eight of Cups, and you got two eights here, and you've got 888 for your angel number, and you have the 10 of Wands. Okay, so letting it go, not getting stressed out, going with the flow, being flexible. You got the flexible card here, being able to adjust, tweak, and not get stressed out about anything, basically. So let it go, go with the flow, let go, let God. Whatever you've done, you have no more control over it. You're just going to have to let the chips fall where they may. Okay, so try not to get all stressed out. In your space here, and part of the reading for your life and career, you've got taking steps, and it says action is key to getting where you need to go. You can't wait around. Take a step in any direction to get unstuck and find opportunities. So, when we sit and we wait, we continue to sit and wait. So this is about taking one step in any direction at all to get you moving, okay? So this is about getting up. I always say we have to get moving to keep moving. So take those steps, my beautiful Virgo. Don't sit there too long and wait. Somebody else could jump in your seat of opportunity if you leave it too long. You have fought a long, hard road here. The Nine of Wands says don't roll over and give up. If things haven't gone your way entirely, know that if you stand your ground and you defend your corner, and you don't roll over and give up, you've created something here that deserves to be protected by you. Okay, so the Nine of Wands is all about standing in your confidence, moving forward, continuing to stay in alignment on your path, and continuing to stay in the game. Coming in next, in your focus part of the reading, you've got experiment. And when we get the key cards are a mindset shifts that will unlock abundance and help you create your timeline of ultimate prosperity. When you find yourself feeling indecisive about which direction to go, don't be afraid to experiment with multiple options to figure out what works for you. So again, get moving in any direction here, because there are opportunities that could be presenting themselves, and if you don't get out there, you're not going to see them. So there could be a lot of options, a lot of offers, decisions, and choices that might be very important this week, pretty profound, that you're going to have to be involved in. The Eight of Pentacles says you are getting yourself out there. This is the card of the apprentice, or learning a new skill, perhaps. You're writing theory and doing practical, paying attention to the details, letting the powers that be know who you are and what you're made of, and the skills and talents that you have therein. So I do see that if you continue on this path, you will see growth. You will see, a profit here coming into you, the return for the hard work and effort you're making. Getting those rewards for that. Now, coming in the center position, this is your help or your hurdle, your challenge position. You've got flexible, and it says bend but not break. Shift with grace. So we talked about that here with let it go and go with the flow. Don't allow yourself to be, resistant, rigid, not wanting to move forward, being stubborn, all of those energies here. You may feel like that, we get those days, right? But you will bend and not break. But what it says here to me is that it's okay to go along with their idea or the idea so far, but don't allow someone to overstep that welcome. Don't allow someone to push you beyond what you think you really need to be doing. So shift with grace. but don't allow yourself to shift too much. Okay, stay authentic to yourself. Now, coming in next, you've got the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is indicative of, yes, coming into your own. You've pulled off a few accomplishments here. You're seeing a bit of progress here, and now you're waiting on the shoreline saying, finally, I'm seeing rewards for my hard work and labor. However, you can't stand there waiting for the next ship to come in until you take that step and continue moving forward. Go on to the next project, the next exciting, passionate thing that you want to do to keep this momentum moving. Okay, we have to keep the flow and the momentum moving in order for us to continue seeing profit and rewards for our hard work. But you're coming into your own, and you need to congratulate yourself. You've got this beautiful card, messages from your guides and angels, and it says blessed. So you're going to be feeling rather joyful this week. You're going to be feeling very grateful for something, and, very blessed that something is in your life now, enters your life, has happened this week. So give grace and gratitude for that. You're moving on. Maybe this is a blessing that you wanted. You're able now. You've fought the hard battle, walked through the fire, come out the other side, and now you have the ability to believe with a vision that you can see light at the end of the tunnel. So this card says you don't have to go back to that, wherever you were. This is a card of balance, taking yourself to center. One step in front of the other is getting you moving in a good direction. Coming in with your angel number, how ironic, the 888, the portal's over now this week. However, I have been extremely busy doing private readings. People have just flocked to me, every day because of this, and I sure it's this 888. Now, a lot of my clients come in, at different times of the year and, every 3-4 months, whatever, rebook. But this number was very, very important this time. A lot of people felt the portal. A lot of people felt the last retrograde. So this 88 in this deck refers to communication, okay? Charisma, communication, society, movement, journey, repetitive circumstances. There's some truth you're resistant to accept over and over again until you're tired and restrained beyond depression. It takes a decision to live life for yourself. Life is all about passion. Then you make a change and the world around you follows. So don't allow yourself, and like I had said here, be flexible, bend but don't break. Okay, don't give all of it away. It's okay to be flexible and to go with the flow to a certain point, but don't allow anybody to dim your light, to change your mind completely, to change what you should be doing. This is your life, your journey, so don't allow that to happen. But I do think that you're moving forward, and communication's very important this week. When you're dealing with people, be clear, concise. You can be creative, but be clear and concise and accurate, that they do hear what you have to say. Okay, so there's no misunderstandings, nothing taken out of context. Now, coming in under that, you've got the Ten of Wands, and the Ten of Wands says you have had your struggles, you're moving on. The Ten of Wands says, you pushed yourself, you couldn't see the forest for the trees, you get to the top, you reach the pinnacle, and you look down and you go, I made it. But you didn't really have a good time doing it. You felt as though you were pushing dead weight uphill, dragging an anchor, taking on the burdens way more than you deserve to do. You're not Superman and you're not Superwoman. So it's time for you now to let loose some of that load, lighten it up, don't take on other people's burdens, and just pace yourself, okay? Pace yourself. Might write out those to-do lists, priority lists. Okay, let's see what we've got here for clarification, validation, and verification for my beautiful, beautiful Virgos. Spirit, what do they need to see, know, and expect in addition to this reading? So, you are shining in your light. You are standing up for yourself. You've made some accomplishments. You may be feeling a little indecisive about something rather, but once you get moving forward, you'll be okay. Okay, so for some of you, maybe there is somebody, because I said that slip of the tongue, that you're feeling indecisive about. For others, I see this as moving forward with projects, job, career, and so on. Okay, coming in with your first card, you've got the Magician. Yes, you've got the Four of Swords. You've got the Ace of Swords. You've got the Three of Swords, lots of swords here, but at the end you end up on a high note with the Four of Wands. Okay, so the universe says take those steps, go after what you want, stand in your corner, defend something that you've created, and don't give in. This is a card that says the universe is showering down on you. All the resources are at your fingertips. You just have to reach out and get them. You've done everything that you can do to set yourself up for success. So go after it. You've got time, effort, support, maybe love, and even money that could be coming your way. So create those dreams and move forward. The Four of Swords says you're getting tired. You're exhausted, some of you. It's time to lay down and get your rest. Insomnia is also part of this card. You could have, you could be feeling a little injured or bruised. Maybe you've got a little bit of a heartache here because the heart is laying there next to her, but she's in this nest where she knows she's protected and nobody can get her. So take yourself aside, close the door, take your me time and rest up, okay? This is a card that says call it a truce, pull away from any chaos, don't make any snap decisions or choices at this time, or sign any documents in a big hurry. Now, coming in next, you have the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is that aha, epiphany, now I see it card. It's the beginning of something exciting, but if you've been kind of unsure about something, you're going to find out now the truth in a situation. You may have been suspecting something about a situation in your life, and it finally surfaces and you see the truth. So moving on from that, you're able now to see a clear sight line to go ahead. The Three of Swords, we know, is that card of heartbreak, disappointment, feeling betrayed. And you're healing through something from the past. Some of you, it might have been a relationship. Others, it might have been something that happened in a friendship or a family member. You were wronged and misjudged. And it could have been your job, a wrongful dismissal. Whatever the case is, you could have been judged, wrongly. You're healing through that. Okay, you're moving on. See, there you go. You don't have to go back to it. Now, at the end of the day, you got reason to celebrate because you've got this blessed card, right? You're communicating well. You pulled off an amazing feat, and now you've come to the realization that you can kind of realize that you can celebrate it. The Four of Wands is that card of security and safety within the four walls you dwell. You could be having somebody return and move back home, a homecoming. You could be renovating. You could be selling. You could be buying another home. But celebrate something beautiful. Okay, my beautiful, beautiful Virgos, this is your general reading for this week, and I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful week. Always know I stand in this circle of love and light for you, and I'll see you soon, my beautiful, beautiful Virgos.